The humble beginnings of Lionel Messi, a journey against the odds. In the streets of Rosario, Argentina, a boy was born who would one day change the face of football forever. His name was Lionel Andres Messi, though back then, he was simply a child with big dreams, a humble background, and an unbreakable spirit. Born into a working-class family, his father, George Messi, labored as a factory steelworker, while his mother, Celia, worked as a part-time cleaner. The family did not have riches or luxury, but what they did have was love, a love that would soon be the foundation of Lionel's rise. Growing up in a neighborhood that didn't offer much opportunity, Messi found his escape on the local football fields. From the age of 5, his feet danced with the ball, and his passion for the game became evident. His father, who had coached a local football team, nurtured this love, encouraging his son's budding talent. Though the Messi family didn't have much, they made sure Lionel never lacked for emotional support. Little did they know, their son was destined for something extraordinary. At just 8 years old, Messi's talents were recognized by Newell's Old Boys, a well-known club in Rosario, and he became part of their youth team. But even at such a young age, he faced a huge challenge: his growth hormone deficiency. This condition, which stunted his growth and made it hard for him to physically compete with his peers, could only be treated with expensive hormone therapy. However, his family, already struggling financially, could not afford the treatment. His condition meant that Lionel would forever be the smallest on the field, a disadvantage many would say could derail his career before it even started. But Messi wasn't like other kids, and his story would prove that talent could overcome any obstacle. It wasn't just his size that posed a challenge, it was the cost of his medical care. The treatment he needed to grow would cost an astounding $900 a month, a sum that was beyond his family's means. Despite this, Messi continued to play football with a determination that belied his age and size. His passion for the game was so fierce that it burned brighter than the challenges he faced. When his local club, Newell's, could not support his treatment, and when other clubs, like River Plate, took one look at him and turned him away because of his medical condition, Messi's dreams seemed all but lost. But sometimes, life has a way of surprising us, and just when Messi's hopes seemed to be crumbling, an unexpected lifeline appeared. The story of how Messi made his way to Barcelona is a testament to the power of perseverance, of believing in oneself when the world around you seems to say no. Barcelona's youth coach, Carles Rejection, heard of the young Argentine boy and his remarkable talent, and he saw something in Messi that others did not. Rejection knew that Messi's skill was undeniable, and he was willing to offer a trial for the boy. But there was one catch: Messi would need to leave Argentina and move to Spain to join the club. At the age of 13, Messi was faced with an excruciating decision. To pursue his dream, he would have to leave his family, his friends, and everything he knew behind. It was a daunting prospect for any child, but Messi's heart told him that this was his chance, perhaps his only chance, to live the life he had always dreamed of. His family, understanding the weight of the decision, supported him. Messi moved to Barcelona, leaving everything behind, but with his passion for football as his guiding light. When Messi first arrived at Barcelona, the doubts and skepticism were palpable. He was smaller than the other boys. In fact, when his new teammates saw him, they couldn't help but be stunned by how short he was. But as soon as Messi stepped onto the pitch, everything changed. The way he controlled the ball, the way he danced past opponents, the way he seemed to understand the game at a level beyond his years, it was as though he was born for the game. Rejection, who had initially been skeptical, watched as Messi weaved his magic on the field, and in that moment, he knew that the young boy was something special. There was no denying it. Messi had something that no one else had. His natural ability, his dedication, and his love for the game were impossible to ignore. That very same day, Messi was offered a contract with FC Barcelona, a contract that would change the course of his life forever. And here's the kicker: That contract was written on the back of a napkin. It was a humble beginning for a legend, but sometimes the most extraordinary stories start with the simplest gestures. The road to greatness. When Messi joined Barcelona's famed La Masia Youth Academy, it wasn't just a step forward in his career, it was the beginning of an era. But Messi's journey was far from easy. He wasn't immediately embraced as a star. In fact, he had to fight for every opportunity. He was still the smallest on the field, still the underdog, still facing a constant battle with his size and the limitations of his physicality. But Messi's work ethic, his determination, and his relentless pursuit of excellence carried him through. Messi's progression through the ranks was nothing short of meteoric. It wasn't long before he was promoted to Barcelona's senior team, making his first appearance at the age of just 17. And while many players struggle to make their mark in the pressure cooker of top-tier football, Messi seemed to thrive. Each game, he demonstrated why he was not just a great player, but a once-in-a-generation talent. His vision, his dribbling, his ability to score goals. Messi was more than just a footballer. He was an artist, crafting masterpieces on the pitch. As Messi's talent became more and more apparent, so too did his drive to succeed. He knew that in football, nothing was guaranteed. He had seen firsthand how easily dreams could be shattered. But he also knew that with hard work, sacrifice, and an unwavering belief in himself, he could overcome any obstacle. Messi didn't let the pressures of fame or the weight of expectations slow him down. Instead, he used it as fuel to keep pushing forward. By the time he was 22, Messi had already earned the prestigious FIFA World Player of the Year award, cementing his status as one of the greatest players to ever grace the game. But it wasn't just individual accolades that defined Messi. It was the way he led his team, the way he lifted Barcelona to the top of European football year after year. With Messi at the helm, Barcelona became a dominant force, and his individual records continued to pile up. 5 Ballon d'Ors, 6 European Golden Shoes, and countless titles with Barcelona. But Messi's story is more than just about titles and awards. It is a testament to the power of resilience, to the importance of staying true to your dreams, even when the world tells you that you're not enough. Messi didn't make excuses. He didn't let his circumstances define him. Instead, he used them as fuel to propel himself to heights that no one could have imagined. The true secret to success. So, what is the secret to Lionel Messi's success? It's simple, yet profound. There is no secret. Messi didn't rely on luck or shortcuts to achieve his greatness. Instead, he worked tirelessly every single day, perfecting his craft and pushing himself beyond his limits. His success was earned through countless hours of training, through setbacks, through sacrifices. One of Messi's most famous quotes is, "You have to fight to reach your dream. You have to sacrifice and work hard for it." These words are the heart of his journey. Messi wasn't born a superstar. He became one through relentless hard work, through overcoming every obstacle that stood in his way. The road to success is never easy, and for Messi, it was no different. He faced rejection, doubt, and adversity at every turn, yet he never gave up. He never stopped believing in his dream. Messi's story teaches us that success is not about waiting for the perfect opportunity or hoping for luck to strike. It's about putting in the work, day in and day out. It's about continuing to move forward even when the road is difficult. Messi's journey reminds us that greatness doesn't come from shortcuts. It comes from dedication, passion, and an unwavering belief in yourself. As Messi's story continues to unfold, one thing is clear. He is more than just a football player. He is an inspiration, a reminder that no matter how impossible the odds may seem, anything is possible with hard work, perseverance, and a heart full of passion. His legacy will endure long after he hangs up his boots, not just as a footballing legend, but as a beacon of hope for anyone chasing their dreams. The road to greatness, overcoming the challenges of the journey. As Messi made his way to Barcelona's prestigious La Masia Academy, The promise of his incredible potential began to unfold in ways that few could have predicted. But even though he had found his way to one of the greatest football clubs in the world, his journey was far from smooth. Every step he took was marked by a relentless battle to prove his worth, not just to others, but to himself as well. The early days at La Masia weren't easy. Messi was still just 13 years old, away from his family, in a new country, facing an entirely different lifestyle. He had left the warmth of his hometown in Argentina and the constant support of his parents and loved ones behind. But there was something inside Messi that burned brighter than the loneliness and the homesickness. It was his passion for football, a love so strong that no distance, no hardship could diminish it. From the very beginning, Messi's stature made him stand out, in both good and bad ways. His small size, the very thing that had always made him an underdog, was still a challenge. While other boys in his age group grew taller and stronger, Messi remained small, both physically and in stature. But what he lacked in height, he made up for with something far more powerful: his raw, innate talent. At first, many of his teammates and coaches couldn't see past his size. They didn't realize that Messi wasn't simply short. He was built for agility, speed, and the kind of close control of the ball that few others could even dream of mastering. They underestimated him, thinking his lack of size would hold him back, but Messi refused to let this perception limit him. He made every inch of his body work towards something greater than just a dream. It was about creating a legacy. But it wasn't just his size that stood in his way. Messi's life in Barcelona was one of sacrifice and struggle. He was young, homesick, and still recovering from the isolation that came with moving to a foreign country. And yet, every time he stepped onto the pitch, his talent shone through. It was as if the football field became his sanctuary, the place where all his fears, all his doubts, melted away. In his first few seasons at La Masia, Messi made it clear to everyone that he was no ordinary player. His ability to read the game, to anticipate passes, and to glide past defenders with ease left his coaches in awe. Yet, despite all his skills, he had to prove himself day after day. Nothing was given to him. He knew that in order to make it to the first team, he would have to fight harder than anyone else. And fight he did. The moment Messi joined the senior team at just 17, his world was about to change once again. The weight of the Barcelona shirt, the expectations that came with it, and the pressure of playing alongside the best footballers in the world were immense. But Messi didn't shy away from these challenges. He faced them head-on. His first appearances were nothing short of spectacular. With every dribble, every pass, every goal, Messi began to show the world what he was capable of. The bigger and more experienced players in the team soon realized that Messi was not just another young player making up the numbers. He was a force of nature, a player who had the ability to transform the game with a single move. His fearless approach to playing football, his unmatched dedication to improving his skills, and his hunger for success were all evident. At Barcelona, Messi found a home where his dreams could truly take flight. But it wasn't just about the football club itself. It was about the values the club instilled in him. Barcelona's renowned youth system, La Masia, was more than just a football academy. It was a place that focused on nurturing not only footballing talent, but also character. Messi's work ethic, his humility, and his sense of family were all shaped by the environment around him. But as much as Messi flourished in Barcelona, there was still the lingering question: could he become one of the world's best, despite his early challenges? Could he overcome the doubts, the rejections, and the obstacles that had stood in his way for so long? In his first few seasons in the senior team, Messi showed glimpses of his extraordinary abilities, but it wasn't until the 2008 to 2009 season that the world truly began to take notice. That year was a turning point in Messi's career. Under coach Pep Guardiola, Barcelona's style of play was refined to perfection. Guardiola's emphasis on possession, fluid passing, and team cohesion suited Messi's skill set like a glove. Messi was no longer just a player with promise. He was becoming the key player, the heart of the team. His performances were mesmerizing. With every goal, with every assist, with every spectacular dribble, Messi was laying the foundation for a new era in world football. In 2009, at just 22 years old, Messi won the prestigious FIFA World Player of the Year award, cementing his place as one of the greatest players in the world. But it wasn't just the individual accolades that mattered to Messi, it was the success of his team. Under his leadership, Barcelona became a force to be reckoned with, dominating both domestic and international football. Together, they won numerous La Liga titles, Copa del Rey trophies, and UEFA Champions League titles. But the journey to this point had not been easy. For every trophy, there had been countless hours of training, of sacrifice, of overcoming setbacks. Messi had been through the toughest of times, the heartbreak of rejection, the pain of missing out on opportunities, the pressure of constant comparison to others. But through it all, he remained focused, never losing sight of his ultimate goal. As Barcelona began to rise to the top, so did Messi's personal success. But his journey was not just about the records and titles. It was about proving to himself that he could overcome anything life threw his way. It was about defying the odds and showing the world that no matter how difficult the path, greatness was achievable. With every passing year, Messi continued to break records. He set new milestones, each one more impressive than the last. He won 5 Ballon d'Or awards, becoming the player to have won the prestigious honor more times than any other in history. He became Barcelona's all-time top scorer, a title that seemed unbreakable. And as the years went on, he solidified his status as one of the best players the world had ever seen. But despite the fame, the glory, and the wealth that came with his success, Messi never forgot the values that had shaped him. His humility remained intact, and his focus never wavered. Even with all the accolades, he remained a player who was driven by a desire to improve, to be better, and to win as a team. In the years to come, Messi would continue to win, to inspire, and to prove that greatness was not about talent alone. It was about dedication, sacrifice, and perseverance. His story is one of overcoming the odds, of fighting for what you believe in, and of never giving up on your dreams. As Messi's journey unfolds, it continues to be a beacon of hope for anyone who dares to chase their passion, no matter what challenges they face. The true secret to success: a journey fueled by resilience, dedication, and heart. When we reflect on Lionel Messi's extraordinary rise to fame, it becomes evident that his success is not defined by one moment or one accomplishment. His legacy is built upon years of relentless effort, unshakable resolve, and a quiet inner strength that few truly understand. Messi is not just a footballer. He is a symbol of perseverance, a living embodiment of the idea that greatness is earned, not given. Despite his remarkable natural talent, Messi's success story is not one of simple fortune or predestined victory. If anything, his story reveals that true greatness is forged in the fire of struggle. It's a tale of resilience in the face of overwhelming odds, of fighting through rejection, injury, and the pressure to constantly perform at the highest level. One of the most telling aspects of Messi's journey is his early years, when he was rejected time and time again by the very clubs that would later fight for his talents. He was small, physically frail, and often overlooked in favor of bigger, stronger players. River Plate, one of Argentina's top football clubs, saw Messi's potential but ultimately turned him away, citing the cost of his medical treatments. But rather than retreating, Messi showed the world that rejection was simply an invitation to work harder. He didn't succumb to bitterness or disappointment. Instead, he used those rejections as motivation to prove his doubters wrong. This is perhaps the first lesson that Messi's story offers. Setbacks are not the end of the road. They are the beginning of something greater. If Messi had allowed those early rejections to define him, he never would have reached the heights he achieved. But he chose to keep going, even when the odds seemed stacked against him. His resilience wasn't born out of arrogance or a desire to show off. It came from a quiet inner confidence that told him he had something special to offer the world, and no setback was going to stop him from realizing that potential. As Messi's career progressed, another crucial factor began to emerge: his insatiable hunger to improve. It's easy to assume that a player of Messi's talent doesn't need to work as hard as others to succeed. After all, he seemed to glide across the pitch with an ease and elegance that made football look effortless. But the truth is far from this. Behind the magic on the field, Messi's journey was one of constant self-improvement. Even as he reached the pinnacle of world football, Messi never stopped pushing himself to be better. He wasn't content with being the best in the world for one season. He wanted to remain there, year after year. This constant hunger for improvement was what set him apart from others. While many players might have rested on their laurels after winning major trophies and earning individual awards, Messi was always looking for the next challenge, the next milestone to conquer. It was this relentless pursuit of perfection that kept him at the top of his game for so long. In fact, one of Messi's most remarkable qualities is his humility. Despite all his accolades, all the records he's broken, and all the global recognition he's received, Messi has never allowed his success to define him. He doesn't seek the spotlight for himself. Instead, he shares it with his teammates, always putting the team's success above his own individual achievements. This is a key aspect of Messi's character, his selflessness. It is a trait that has made him not only a great player, but also an incredible leader. In an era where football has become as much about celebrity as it is about skill, Messi has remained grounded. He is not a player who thrives on public attention or media hype. His focus has always been on what he can do on the pitch, not on what he can gain from the adoration of fans. And yet, despite his reluctance to embrace the limelight, the world has embraced him wholeheartedly, not because of his fame, but because of the purity of his talent and his approach to the game. But perhaps the most defining characteristic of Messi's journey is his resilience in the face of pressure. Football is a sport where the margins between success and failure are razor thin, where one mistake or one missed opportunity can change the course of a career. Messi, more than anyone, understands this pressure. From the moment he stepped onto the world stage, expectations were sky high. As the face of Barcelona and the Argentine national team, Messi was expected to win, to deliver greatness time and time again. And yet, despite this, Messi never let the weight of expectation crush him. Instead, he learned to thrive under pressure. He showed the world that the true measure of greatness is not just the ability to perform in the good times, but to rise above adversity when it matters most. Whether it was the heartbreaking losses in major finals, the disappointment of underperforming with Argentina, or the injuries that threatened to derail his career, Messi always found a way to bounce back stronger, more determined than ever. This ability to rise above challenges, to face down criticism and self-doubt, is what truly defines Messi's success. It is a quality that transcends football and speaks to something deeper, the power of the human spirit. Messi's journey has been one of self-discovery, of learning to overcome not just the obstacles placed before him by others, but also the doubts and fears that come from within. Another key to Messi's success is the unyielding support of those around him. While Messi has always been a solitary figure on the pitch, his success has been the result of years of collaboration, guidance, and teamwork. From his family, who supported him through the toughest moments of his career, to his coaches, who nurtured his growth, to his teammates, who shared in the glory of his triumphs, Messi's journey has been a collective effort. He has never seen himself as an individual, but as part of a larger unit working toward a common goal. This spirit of collaboration has not only elevated Messi's game, but has also contributed to Barcelona's incredible success over the years. Messi's story teaches us a powerful lesson, that success is not just about talent. Talent is important, but it is not enough on its own. What sets the truly great apart is their ability to persevere, to keep fighting, and to keep working even when it seems like everything is stacked against them. Messi's success didn't come from luck or good fortune. It came from an unrelenting drive to be the best, from the willingness to sacrifice, from the refusal to give up when things got tough. In the end, the true secret to Messi's success isn't found in his impressive array of trophies or the records he has shattered. It's found in the quiet moments, in the small decisions he made every day to continue pushing forward. It's found in his refusal to let challenges define him, in his unwavering belief in his abilities, and in his determination to work harder than anyone else, no matter how far he had come. His journey reminds us that success is not a destination, but a process, a continuous journey of self-improvement, resilience, and the courage to overcome any obstacle in pursuit of our dreams. Messi's story is a call to action for anyone with a dream. Never stop believing in yourself, never stop working toward your goals, and most importantly, never give up, no matter how many times life seems to knock you down. Greatness doesn't come from talent alone. It comes from the heart, from the passion, and from the unyielding determination to never stop striving for something greater. Messi's legacy is a testament to this truth, and it will continue to inspire generations to come. The heart of a champion, a legacy that transcends football. As Lionel Messi continues to grace the football field, it becomes increasingly clear that his influence extends far beyond the sport itself. His journey, one of relentless determination, sacrifice, and unwavering belief, has left an indelible mark not only on football, but on the very essence of what it means to pursue greatness in any field. Messi's story isn't just about winning trophies or breaking records. It's about the values that underpinned every success, the lessons learned along the way, and the profound impact he has had on millions of people around the world. What sets Messi apart is not simply his skill or his extraordinary talent. While his dribbling, his vision, and his ability to score goals have made him one of the greatest football players the world has ever seen, it's his approach to life that makes his legacy truly unique. Messi's humility, his grace in the face of success, and his resilience through adversity are what make him more than just a sports icon. He is a role model for anyone who aspires to achieve something meaningful in life. Messi's journey has been one of profound personal growth. Growing up in a modest household in Rosario, Argentina, he didn't have the privilege of the best equipment, training facilities, or connections. What he did have, however, was an unparalleled drive and a passion for football that burned brighter than anything else. From a young age, Messi was determined to prove himself, not just to those around him, but to the world. He knew that the odds were stacked against him. The financial difficulties his family faced, the medical challenges he had to overcome, and the constant rejection from clubs who doubted his abilities. Yet through it all, Messi remained undeterred. He found strength not in his circumstances, but in his resilience to rise above them. His connection to his roots, his family, his neighborhood, and his early coaches has always remained strong. Messi never forgot where he came from, even as he became one of the most recognizable names in sports. This connection to his origins is reflected in his work ethic, his love for the game, and his commitment to giving back. Messi's success has never been about seeking validation from others. Instead, it has been about staying true to himself and honoring the sacrifices of those who believed in him when others did not. One of the key elements of Messi's character is his unwavering belief in teamwork. Football, by its very nature, is a team sport, and Messi's success has always been intertwined with the collective effort of his teammates. Throughout his career, he has been part of legendary Barcelona teams, from the early days with the likes of Ronaldinho to the more recent partnerships with players like Luis Suarez, Neymar, and Gerard Piqué. Messi understands that no player, no matter how talented, can achieve greatness alone. His humility, coupled with his ability to elevate those around him, has made him an extraordinary teammate. This aspect of his character shines brightest when we look at his leadership on the field. Unlike many other superstars who thrive on individual accolades, Messi's approach has always been about unity and cohesion. He is not a vocal leader, but his actions speak louder than words ever could. Messi leads by example, showing the world what it means to work tirelessly for the team's success. His selflessness is evident in every pass he makes, in every assist he provides, and in the way he celebrates the achievements of his teammates just as much as his own. Messi's humility has also extended to his time with the Argentine national team. Despite enduring a series of painful losses in major international tournaments, most notably in the finals of the Copa America and the World Cup, Messi's determination to succeed with his country has never wavered. The weight of being Argentina's footballing hope has often been overwhelming, yet Messi has borne it with a sense of responsibility that is rare in the world of sports. It wasn't until 2021, after years of near misses and heartbreak, that Messi finally achieved glory with Argentina, lifting the Copa America in a victory that was both personal and national. His tears after winning that tournament were a testament to the emotional toll of his journey and the unrelenting drive that kept him going through it all. It was in that moment, when Messi embraced the Copa America trophy with a look of pure joy and relief, that we saw the true power of his story. It wasn't just about a trophy. It was about the culmination of years of struggle, sacrifice, and perseverance. Messi had faced not only physical and professional challenges, but emotional ones as well. Yet, despite the pressure, he stood tall, guided by his love for the game and his commitment to his country. His victory was a reminder that the greatest champions are not those who are flawless, but those who rise time and again, no matter the setbacks. Beyond the football pitch, Messi's legacy as a philanthropist has become an integral part of his identity. As his fame has grown, so too has his commitment to using his platform for good. Through his charitable foundation, the Leo Messi Foundation, he has worked tirelessly to improve the lives of children and families in need. His philanthropic efforts focus on providing access to education, healthcare, and sports programs for underprivileged youth. Messi's desire to give back to the world that supported him speaks to his character and his understanding of the responsibility that comes with success. Messi's story isn't just about football. It's about the human spirit. It's about how, despite facing immense challenges, we can all rise above them and achieve things we once thought impossible. His journey serves as a powerful reminder that our circumstances do not define us. It's not where we come from or the obstacles we face, but how we respond to them that shapes our future. Messi's triumphs are not the result of sheer talent alone, but of his incredible resilience, his love for the game, and his belief that anything is possible if we are willing to work for it. As Messi continues to write new chapters in his career, it is clear that his legacy will extend far beyond the football pitch. He has inspired generations of athletes, young and old, to chase their dreams, to believe in themselves, and to never give up, no matter how difficult the path may seem. His story teaches us that greatness is not an overnight phenomenon. It is the result of years of hard work, of overcoming failures, of learning from mistakes, and of staying true to one's values. Messi's journey is a legacy that will live on for generations, a beacon of hope for anyone who dares to dream. In a world where the road to success is often portrayed as a straight line, Messi's life story shows us that the path is rarely linear. It is filled with twists, turns, setbacks, and unexpected victories. Yet through it all, Messi has remained true to his passion, to his teammates, and to the love of the game. His story is not just one of footballing achievement. It is a story of the heart, a reminder that the true measure of success is not in the trophies we win, but in the lives we touch along the way. Lionel Messi's legacy is a testament to the enduring power of perseverance, of believing in oneself, and of striving for greatness with humility and heart. It is a story that will inspire and motivate countless others, proving that no dream is too big, no challenge too great, and no obstacle too insurmountable for those who have the courage to keep going. And as Messi's career moves forward, one thing is certain: his story is far from over, and the world will continue to watch in awe as he writes the next chapter of his extraordinary journey, the endless journey of greatness. As we look back on Lionel Messi's extraordinary career, it's impossible not to feel inspired. His journey, filled with heartache, triumph, setbacks, and ultimate success, has shown us the true essence of what it means to chase a dream with unwavering passion and resilience. From a small boy with a growth deficiency, rejected by clubs, to becoming one of the greatest footballers the world has ever seen, Messi's story is a powerful reminder that greatness is not simply about raw talent. It's about perseverance, dedication, and the will to never give up. Messi's legacy is built not only on the countless trophies he's won or the records he's shattered, but on the lessons he has imparted to all of us. It's about understanding that no dream is too big and no challenge too great if we're willing to fight for it. Whether it's in sports or in any other field, his story teaches us that we must push through adversity, stay true to our values, and most importantly, keep moving forward, no matter how many times we fall. The greatest lesson Messi's life offers is the importance of hard work, humility, and resilience. He has shown us that no matter where we start, with enough dedication, we can overcome any obstacle. He faced rejection, financial struggles, and even doubts about his own ability. But through it all, he kept his eyes on the prize, knowing that the road to success would never be easy. His commitment to constant self-improvement, his ability to rise above the pressure, and his selflessness on and off the pitch have made him not only a football icon, but a symbol of what it means to embody greatness. And perhaps most importantly, Messi has shown us that success is never just about the destination. It's about the journey, the sacrifices, the lessons, the growth. Success is not defined by the medals or accolades, but by the character we build along the way, the people we inspire, and the mark we leave on the world. As Messi continues to inspire millions across the globe, his story serves as a beacon of hope for anyone pursuing their passion. Whether you're a young athlete, an aspiring artist, a business entrepreneur, or anyone chasing a dream, Messi's story reminds us that perseverance and hard work are the true ingredients for success. And even when the path ahead seems difficult, the lessons Messi has imparted will continue to guide us toward achieving our own dreams. In the end, Lionel Messi's legacy is not just one of trophies or personal achievement. It is one of heart, of hope, and of the belief that with enough courage and determination, we can all overcome the odds and achieve greatness. And as we continue our own journeys, may we all carry with us the lessons Messi has taught us. Never give up, always believe in yourself, and know that the greatest triumphs are often born out of the greatest struggles. This concludes the story. Thank you for watching until the end. I hope you found it enjoyable. If you did, please consider liking the video and sharing it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and activate the notification bell for more captivating stories. Have a great day.